Hello Libra, this is your December 2024 reading exclusively here to Patreon, and I thank you for being a patron. The South Node is gearing up to leave the sign of Libra for like another 18 years, which is good because I think we're a little tired of the draining influence on our potentially aesthetics, on our values, on our relationships. But, you know, in a good way, I guess, the South Node has been dragging us through the sign of Libra and asking us to give up people-pleasing tendencies and social niceties and saying what the other person wants us to say for the sake of it. It's probably also helped us detoxify from toxic relationships overall, or toxic spending habits. And maybe it actually has redefined our overall look, because Libra rules appearances too. Side note on that, let's get into the Tarot. It's the last day of Mercury retrograde. Hopefully communication will start becoming clearer. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, money's looking good. Communication probably less good for you. Crossed wires and kind of confusing mixed messages. Knight of Rods, the Devil, the Two of Cups in reverse. That is that draining relationship. Definitely doesn't have to be romantic, but it is a draining entanglement or one-on-one dynamic. 9 of Pentacles, great, money is great. Page of Cups, Queen of Rods, and the Fool card. And once the South Node leaves Libra, and I'm going to bring this reading up until that point, I think it's around the 7th of January 2025, the South Node leaves Libra, and you are feeling like so much lighter with a pep in your step, and like the weight of that just falls away from you, and like just the weight of so much falls off your shoulders. The density is almost like evaporating around you. That's really nice. But the density, okay, the Devil card is here. Like, talk about like polar opposites, the past energy of the Devil and the outcome of this reading, the Fool card, really shifting the weight, really shifting away from heavy control issues, manipulation, like kind of like anytime you feel light and exuberant, there is this like crack still that the Devil, I know the light gets in there, into the crack, but so does the Devil energy. It's like a weakness is revealed. So you're kind of tired of fighting this battle in terms of like, I feel so good, I feel so free, I feel so active, I feel so like healthy and great energy levels. And then it's almost like the slightest time that you just let up a little bit, let your hair down, or just give in, the Devil card gets in that crack and makes things seem so much worse, so much more hopeless, so much more defeating for you. And I know this sounds like really intense, but what I think that is maybe trying to tell you is that you're meant to be upgrading, Libra. And like the way that scales here, the Six of Pentacles, is suggesting here, to me at least, it's like when you are in your balance, then the Devil wouldn't have an opportunity to make a mountain of a molehill in the same way. Or when you're balanced, you wouldn't feel like, you know, you're floating on air every minute of the day, that there isn't some sort of just like trivial pursuit ahead of you, something that you just have to get to, an errand. And then it seems like when you're not on your balanced scales, the slightest thing could knock the wind out of your sails and make you really hard on yourself. Whereas also, when you are on this kind of like very unique journey of the Fool, right? Like, it's not for everybody. And that's the thing. Your path isn't like other people's right now, Libra. Maybe it never has been, but you are on a unique individualized and pretty, in certain people's eyes, even progressive or radical. Devil may care. That is your path, at least for when the South Node leaves Libra finally, and you have finally rid yourself of the density of whatever this devil card represents for you. Vices, giving your power away, playing small, remaining chained to something that you know is no good for you. The reason that those habits, compulsions, or negative behaviors, like, you know, I just think that's an odd word, but you know what I'm trying to say, like, the reason that that's so amplified and intense for you at times is because that's done. Like, you're way past that. But I get it, because, you know, I feel like when I am also going through some kind of darker shadow energy, I feel like that when I am breaking free of that finally, after cycles or years or habitual here or there, chronic, whatever, that it's really at the last sort of ditch attempt to like leave this in the past the way it is in this reading for good, that maybe, you know, I'd be prone to fucking up again or making that mistake. The Page of Wands in reverse, saying the wrong thing, blurting out, saying what I was thinking to myself, and make sure you don't talk about that to them. That's a sensitive issue. And then you do it and you're like, okay. And then you could, you know, depending on how your day is going and how balanced your scales are or are not, you could be like, I'm a failure, this is so terrible, like, and really assign meaning to your, I thought that Davy and Shay were coming back there, and really assign like a deeper meaning to something quite incidental, a trivial kind of situation. Let me take this card by card because I've just gone on a 7-minute, somewhat of a tangent there. But yeah, the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles and even the 6 of Pentacles in a reading like this, like, okay, money is good, you are earning, you are making those deals, you are making those contracts come to life and breathing life into them. There's longevity with this. There is chunky money here. There is like more than you expected. The 9 and 10 of Pentacles can't get any better than that in a sense, because, and the 6 of Pentacles keeps this like, keeps it more steady in a long-term way, rather than this is like a once-off win. Although maybe you do win a prize, or maybe you get a really good gift this year, or you're just like blown away by the lavish looks, kind of energy around you. And you know what? The energy around you is a mirror, and this seems to be a mirror of the universe providing for you more than you need at the moment. It's actually kind of looking like the universe is giving you what you want. That doesn't always happen. Usually I like to think that we're given what we need, and then we have to, you know, work with our own energy and manipulate energy in order to get what we truly want and desire, which is different to what we just need. You're getting what you want and what you desire this month. You have been. Money has been really good for you. So, you know, success in the material realm, success in your business, success in your job, success in your social standing, status, reputation. People know your name. People are shouting out, hey Libra, over here, you're looking so good. All of those kind of things. And you know what? It makes you happy, especially if the fucking South Node in Libra has been draining you of any confidence around your physical appearance and the way you turn yourself out. Well, I'm sure that this is pretty welcome. The 6 of Pentacles, this just keeps things very stable in terms of your finances, like for a little bit more of a long period of time. I'm gonna like forecast this like 4-week reading, maybe out to 6 weeks, and say like, as far as I can see, for like the next 6 weeks or in this chunk of time, like that isn't something you're going to have to worry about. You might actually consider halving what you have because there's so much of it, and you're actually able to do something with even 50% of what you've earned or gotten, which is huge. And you're able to, like, you know, put that into a trust or some sort of a this is like a very like safe and supported, some sort of a fund or an investment that's like really safe and supportive to you. I don't know, not financial advice by any means, but it just looks like something something that was worth saying, I suppose. Anyway, you've been really like, okay, so that's the money and the job and what you can afford and how you're dressing and how you're looking and how you're presenting. That's like top notch. But your energy has been really scattered with the King of Wands, or no, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. I'm going to pause this and connect the second part of this reading down below, okay?